Hey, you're finally back. You have to go see Zardes right away. There's a problem.
That I certainly believe.
All hell's broken loose since you left. Talk to Zardes. He's waiting for you. Zardes gave me this rune for you. It'll help you get to him faster. We'll meet again there. Just listen to him talk.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Why aren't you working?
Haven't you heard yet? The Paladins have arrested Bennett.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
He really said that. What happened?
Well, we were in the city to shop when all of a sudden we heard a scream. Someone yelled, "There they are, get them." Boy, was I scared. I took to my heels and ran like the demons were after me. Bennett was right behind me. I don't know what happened, but when I got outside the city, he had disappeared. I must have lost him in the city.
So why was Bennett arrested?
Murder. Bennett is supposed to have murdered a paladin. What nonsense. I was with him the whole time.
So why don't you go to town and explain the whole thing?
They'd stick me in the slammer as his accomplice. Nah, certainly not in the current situation.
Situation?
You know, Onar in the city. That's bound to come to a bad end.
How did the mercenaries here on the farm react?
Well, I don't know exactly what they're planning, but some of them are really pissed off.
I can understand that.
If it were up to them, they'd rather attack the city today than tomorrow to get Bennett out. Talk to Lee. Maybe there's something you can do.
Nobody got anything from me. That's really got my problem about that.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him. What weapons do you have to offer?
Only the best.
Ah, it's good that you've come.
What's up?
I found this in the old chapel. It's a magic rune. I think it will teleport you straight back here to the farm. I thought you might be able to use it.
What about Bennett?
So you heard about that. The bastards have locked him up, just like that.
What will you do about Bennett?
I don't know yet. A few of the boys would like to run to the city and knock Lord Hagen's teeth down his throat. Luckily, we don't have enough people for an operation like that, and besides, it's not my style.
Are you going to stay here and see what happens then?
Certainly not. Lairs is still in the city and trying to find out how we can get Bennett out of there. Until that happens, I'm trying to calm my people. I only hope that Lairs doesn't take too long.
Can I help you in this matter with Bennett?
Sure, a bit of intelligence and sanity certainly wouldn't hurt in this matter. Innos knows there are enough idiots running around here. Go to the city and see if you can find a way to get Bennett out of there. But don't be too long about it. I don't know how much longer I can keep the men under control.
I've come from the Valley of Mines. The castle there was attacked by dragons.
So it's true. Lairs said that rumors about dragons are circulating through the city. I didn't believe it. What about the paladins?
They've been thoroughly decimated.
Good. Maybe that will make Lord Hagen move to the Valley of Mines with his men. The fewer paladins stay here, the better.
You don't have to tell me that.
So, everything okay with you?
All's fine. The water mages led us safely out of this accursed valley.
And what will you do next?
I'm gonna continue to fight for Lee, and someday we're gonna leave this island.
And then?
We shall see. If the war is still raging, we'll go up against the orcs. But that remains to be seen.
Hey, you! Patrick is back.
Yeah, man. I had almost given up hope. You...
Hey, do me a favor.
Yes?
Spare us both your speech of thanks.
I wasn't going to thank you at all.
But
I was just going to tell you that you're a damn cheeky devil. Stay cool.
I bring you news from Garand. Here, he gave me this message for you.
Our situation is worse than I had feared, but report to me on the situation in the Valley of Mines.
The Paladins are holed up in the castle in the Valley of Mines, surrounded by orcs. There were many casualties in the prospecting operations, and there's barely any ore left. Well, I should say that without any help, the lads are lost. That's how it looks.
I shall find a way to rescue this expedition. You have done much for us. Innos will thank you.
I'm not all that interested in his gratitude. I want his eye.
Yes, of course, I stand by my word. Take this letter. It will open the monastery gates to you. Speak with Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, and show him this authorization. He will grant you access to the Eye of Innos. One more thing before you go. Take this rune as a token of my gratitude. It will take you safely back to the city whenever you want.
Cornelius lied.
How did you know that?
Here, I've got his diary. Everything's in there.
That slimy little criminal! In view of the new evidence, there is nothing else I can do. By virtue of the office granted me by King and Church, I declare that the prisoner Bennett is exonerated of all charges and is thereby a free man. Cornelius is to be taken into immediate custody for perjury.
Save yourself the trouble. Cornelius is dead.
Then he has already received his just punishment. Well done. Your deeds would give honor to one of our own.
I want to take up service with the Order.
Good. You have proven that you have the courage, the skill, and the devotion to serve Innos. Your deeds bear witness to a pure heart. If it is your wish, then I shall bid you welcome to our order.
I'm ready.
Then, so shall it be. Many men have taken this path and given their lives in the name of Innos. Do you swear that your deeds will honor their deaths and proclaim the fame of Innos?
I swear.
Then, from now on, you are a member of our fellowship. I hereby appoint you a warrior of Innos. I give to you the weapons and armor of a knight. Bear them with pride, knight. Henceforth, by virtue of your rank, you shall have access to the monastery. Albrecht will teach you our magic. Just go and talk to him. And of course, our quarters in the upper end of the city are now open to you.
never get this open without the right key. Hey, you! About those missing people. I've been able to rescue some of the missing people.
I knew you'd succeed. Then I can finally go about my own business.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Here's your aquamarine ring.
Who says
Good for you. I thought you'd lost it.
that's what I've always said? That's what I've always said.
Hey, you!
Ahoy, you landlubber. Looks like you're stranded here. You look a bit pale around the gills. Never mind, my lad. All you need is a good stiff sea breeze.
What are you doing here?
Back when I was a young man, I went to sea and rode through many a big storm. No big deal, not at all. But that old tower came closest to what I haven't been up there in ages.
Why not?
Ever since these scallywags took over my lighthouse, I haven't dared get closer to it than 20. They're criminals from the Valley of Mines, you know. I think they're on the lookout for any ship they can raid. Ah, let them. Then at least they'd be out of my tower.
The bandits that were occupying your lighthouse are gone.
Is that really true? Finally, I could get back to my work. Come with me to the lighthouse.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes by now.
Hey, you!
I see that you have entered the service of Innos. I guess that means that from now on, you cannot spare a lot of time just to fetch herbs for an old man. Still, I consider it a great honor to have supported you in your way. If, in spite of your new duties, you should find the time to occupy yourself with alchemy, you can always be sure.
You wanted mushroom. I've got a few murky mushroom.
Ah, those are the best. Well done. Here's your gold.
And here are some of the others.
These are not quite as good as murky mushrooms, but I'll take them anyway. Hey, there you are.
Show me your where. I found a letter from your Lucia.
What? Give it here. No, I don't believe this. No, I just can't believe it. She just can't leave me behind like this. Take this letter back. I don't want it. I firmly believe that she's going to come back.
Eldritch will work for you again from now on.
I can only hope that he won't disappear again when the next little tart waves her. Take this gold as a reward for bringing back...
Show me your where. Show me your where.
Good thing you're here. You need to help me.
What is this about?
A lot of things have changed since I left here. I have to get back on my feet somehow.
What's the problem?
I have to get into the upper quarter.
I never knew that.
But I'm not a citizen of the town, and I don't have enough money to bribe the guards. That's where you come in.
So you want me to lend you some gold?
Nonsense. I've got some gold. A whole lot of gold, even.
It's a bad business.
Unfortunately, I don't have it with me. You need to go fetch my gold for me.
That's really not my problem.
Okay, I'll help you.
Well, listen. Back when the barrier was still in place, I hid a small treasure. It's been quite a while. That's why I forgot to take it with me. And I can't leave here at all at the moment. To cut a long story short, you must go to the Valley of Mines for me and fetch my gold.
Where's the gold hidden?
Directly at the trading square, above the abandoned mine. It's in a leather satchel. Spare yourself that comment. I know myself that we must have walked right past it.
That was obvious all
Just
along.
bring me the bag. But don't forget to check that it's the right one, so you don't walk all that way for nothing.
How can I recognize it?
It's full of gold. A whole lot of gold.
I'm no better off myself.
I'll try to find your gold.
Just do it. That's enough for me.
I agree with you completely.
It can't go on like this forever.
Is it really true?
I found your gold.
Great. Show me. Very good. Gerbrant had better watch out now.
Can't help it.
Listen, I still need to take care of the guards. I want you to take this letter to Gerbrant.
Long time.
He is one of the fat merchants in the upper quarter. Give him my regards. I'll meet you in front of Gerbrant's house then.
Surprise me.
Enough trouble as it is.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Hey, you! Diego says hello.
What? Who? What Diego?
And he wants me to give you this letter.
That can't be. No. I'm a goner. Is he in town then?
Who?
Diego, of course.
Yes, I'm gonna meet him here shortly.
Oh, this is the end then. All is lost. I've got no time. I need to get out of here. Quick!
I delivered the letter.
Very good. How did Gerbrant take it?
He was rather shocked and made himself scarce right away.
I should think so. I'm afraid that, first of all, I need to attend to furnishing my new house. If I remember correctly, Gerbrant's taste is horrible.
The house is yours then?
Yes, from cellar to attic, with all the furnishings. Having spent several years in less than befitting quarters, I'm looking forward to sleeping in a soft four-poster bed. And then, for breakfast, I'll have a fine wine and some excellent ham.
You don't miss any chances, do you?
You betcha.
So how did you pull this off?
Did you think that Gerbrand came by his fortune through honest business? Of course, he never got his fingers dirty when it came to really shady deals. He had a helper for that. Of course, I caught on to a lot back then.
You never told me about that.
You never asked me.
What about my share?
Looks like you haven't forgotten everything I've taught you after all. But you're right. I couldn't have done it without you. Here's your share.
Who says things like that?
I've got some special snapper claws.
My customer will be happy to hear that. Here's the ring I promised you.
That's not what I heard.
Show me your wares.
I don't believe that. He can't keep anything to himself. I can't take care of everything for everybody.
I've heard you were with the Paladins in the Valley of Mines. I'm impressed. You should take your time and browse my goods. Right now, I have a very special potion to offer.
Show me your wares.
It's my pleasure, noble warrior.
That's not what I heard.
And thus spake Adenos to his brothers, "Never again shall you walk upon my land, for it is sacred, and so shall it be." But the human and the beast waged war upon the land of Adenos, and the wrath of the gods was with them.
That's what I've always said.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
That's no secret. Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Man, and here I was thinking they'd really hang me.
It's all just
Well, it worked all right in the end.
You can say that again. You should have seen the face of the soldier when he had to let me out. He was so scared, he almost did it in his pants. Which reminds me, I've got something for you.
What do you mean?
A present.
I'm not telling you anything new.
What presents?
We have heard of the dragons that are said to be in the valley.
They're really there.
My opinion. All right, I believe you. Anyway, I thought you would surely want to participate in the upcoming dragon hunt.
That's the first I've heard.
And?
Here, take this amulet. I think you'll need it more than I do.
I've heard a thing or two. You ran like Beliar himself was after myself.
Can you have a look at this amulet?
Sure, let me see. That is a beautiful piece of work. The setting is shot.
How long will it take you?
Is it really true?
If you leave it here with me, it'll be done by the time you come back tomorrow. And I won't even charge you for it. You got me out of the slammer after all.
I've heard a thing or two. I can't go on like this forever.
Here's the amulet. Please repair it for me.
All right. I'll have finished the new setting by tomorrow. You can come to me and get it then.
It's been going on a long time. Is it really true? You have to step in and sort things out. I'm not telling you anything new. No one really liked it so much.
Hey,
I never knew that. It can't go on like this.
is the amulet ready?
Yes, here. I had to make a new setting for the stone. I worked on it all night, and now it's as good as new.
You listen to the wrong people.
Where did you pick that up then?
You have to step in and sort things out.
Put away that weapon.
I don't believe that.
And the human
I was at
slew the
your hut
beast
in the Valley of
and entered
Mines.
into Beliar's
So it's still
realm.
standing. Did you find it?
If you mean your pouch with the lumps of ore, yes, I have it.
You're a fox. You know that. Do you have it with you?
Adonov saw that
I'll give you
order and
100
chaos
gold
were
coins
now
for it.
unequal, and he bade Innos to take his divine power from the
Sure.
human.
Terrific.
Why did you leave it there in the first place?
I
And
had no
Innos,
idea
in his
that
wisdom,
ore was so
did
valuable
so.
here in Corinus. For one measly piece of ore, you couldn't get so much as a place to sleep back in the penal colony. In the harbor city, they'll practically bash your skull in
But
if they find
Adonov
out you have ore
feared
on
for
you.
the day in which the beast would
I
return
hope that I'll get
to
it
the
back
land.
soon.
Give me 100 gold coins, and I'll give you your ore back.
Deal. Here you go. You're
And
a real
so
friend.
he bade Innos
Thanks a lot.
to leave a part of his power in his realm so that he might restore it to the human. If Great! I shall increase your magical power.
Someone's here to relieve you.
Have the matters beyond the northeastern mountains been settled?
Yes, they have. Raven is dead, and the threat has been averted.
Ah, that is good news indeed. Now, let us hope that such things will not happen again.
The Eye of Innos is broken.
I know. I have already learned of it from some very... The Seekers have used the Fire Magician's Circle of the Sun to destroy the Eye. I would call that an inspired move by the enemy.
What will become of the Eye now?
We must join it back together, but that is no easy task, I fear.
The setting is broken into 2 pieces. A skilled smith should be able to repair this. But that is not really the problem. It's rather the inlaid gem that worries me. It is dull and powerless. The enemy seems to have known exactly how to weaken it.
Where can I find a smith capable of repairing the setting of the eye?
Ask around in the area for someone who knows how to repair jewelry.
How can the gem get its power back?
I see only one way. A union of the 3 reigning divinities should achieve the desired effect. A well-prepared ritual reversal in the place of its destruction will give the gem back its fire. However, the problem is that you must bring an earthly representative of each of the 3 gods to this place. Furthermore, a lot of swamp weed is required for this ritual. I estimate it should be at least 3 plants.
Who could those 3 earthly representatives of the gods be?
I shall represent the god Adonos myself. Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, would be the right person to represent the god Innos. But for Beliar, I cannot think of an appropriate candidate. It must be someone who commands black magic.
Black magic? What about Zardas?
That's it. That could work. But I ask myself, how you will bring all 3 of us together. I can just see Pyrokar's face when he hears that he must cooperate with Zardas.
I've got to go.
I shall also set out and prepare the ceremony at the Circle of the Sun. Send Zardas and Pyrokar there. And don't forget to bring the swamp weed. I'm counting on you.
Listen, people. I am needed. It won't take long. When I return, I shall tell you the rest of the story. May Adonos be with you.
Show me your way.
Certainly.
Do you really believe that?
That will never change.
I'm telling you, you didn't know that.
I can hardly believe it. Are you really a paladin now?
Obviously.
If someone like you is with the paladins, then Beliar's thugs had better watch out. If you did in the sleeper, that handful of orcs shouldn't be a problem.
This is not only about the orcs.
I know, but it's still good to have you on our side.
Oh well.
What are you doing here in the monastery? Let me guess. You want to be instructed in the art of magic.
Perhaps.
I knew it. Best to talk to Marduk. He's responsible for you, pal.
I need to get into the monastery. It's urgent.
Yes, sure. Here's the key.
I've got no time for things like that.
I've come from the old Valley of Mines.
What do you have to report?
The enemy has formed up there with an army of orcs and dragons.
We have already learned that from Milton. But what about the king's shipment of ore?
The mine they are digging for Garand in the valley cannot satisfy the demands of the king.
The days are becoming grayer, and the light of the sun is ever weaker.
I was attacked by men in black robes.
I know. Those are the Seekers, henchmen from the nether realms of Beliar. Beware of them. They will try to take possession of you. Once possessed, you will no longer be yourself. Only here in the monastery could you find help then, so be careful. Here, this rune will bring you directly back to the monastery if you need our help. Remember, we must offer resistance.
I've talked to Vatra.
Ah, good. Where is he?
He's preparing a ritual at the Circle of the Sun in order to heal the Eye of Innos.
If that is true, then maybe there is hope after all.
Vatras wants Zardas and you to help him with that.
What? Zardas will be there too? You cannot be serious.
Hey, this wasn't my decision. Vatras insists.
It is always that Zardas. I am tired of it. Things could hardly get any worse. So how do I know that Zardas is not in league with the enemy? I cannot trust Zardas, no matter how much we may need him. I am sorry, but I cannot help Vatras under these circumstances.
It can't be done without you. Vatras wouldn't be able to perform the ritual otherwise. You'll have to trust Zardas.
There is nothing that I have to do, you hear? I do not have the slightest proof that Zardas is not working against us. I cannot do this.
What if I could bring you some proof?
That is impossible, I fear. It would really have to impress me. As far as Zardas is concerned, I have my doubts whether he can still impress me at all.
Hey, you! I've explored the unknown part of the island.
And what did you find?
It was all about a mighty artifact, the Claw of Beliar.
The Claw of Beliar? Where is it now?
I don't have it anymore. I gave it to the water mages so they could dump it in this.
Are you out of your mind? Do you have any idea what you gave away there? This weapon could have been of great service to us.
I think it was for the better this way.
The ways of the gods are unfathomable.
I'm back from the Valley of Mine.
High time, too. What did you see?
You were right. The land's been overrun by an entire army of the enemy. Orcs are besieging the castle, and dragons have laid whole areas to waste. It won't be long before they attack Corinus, if I'm not mistaken. Lester said you wanted to see me at once. What the hell has happened here in the meantime?
The enemy has learned who you really are, and that you're planning to get hold of the Eye of Innos. He has recognized the threat. It has forced him to leave his cover and openly attack. The game of hide and seek is over. Yesterday, nobody knew what the enemy's attack would look like. Now it has become only too obvious.
I finally got the proof that Lord Hagen demanded of me.
What proof is that? That should be enough to convince that militant warhorse. Well done.
What will be the next step now?
Go and bring Lord Hagen the letter from Garand, so that he may grant you access to the Eye of Innos. Then go to the monastery and talk to Pyrokar. He must give you the eye. Nothing is more important than getting this artifact. Go now before it's too late. The enemy will also try to lay his hands on it.
I was attacked by magicians in black robes.
The enemy has many faces. The Seekers are one of them. They're really the ones who prepare the ground for the enemy. They have taken up their positions in strategic places and are now only waiting for an opportunity to spring the trap. Stay out of their way. They are very powerful magical beings, and they will try to deter you at any cost.
The Eye of Innos has been destroyed.
What are you saying? Destroyed?
I found it up in the northern forests. Unfortunately, I've only been able to salvage its fragments.
That was our only chance to stand up to those dragons, and it's gone. We have failed.
What now?
This is a painful blow. We have to reorient ourselves. I shall retreat and ponder the matter. In the meantime, you should go to town and talk to Vatras, the water mage. I could imagine that maybe he knows what's to be done.
Vatras sent me to you.
That's good. What did he say?
He said something about a reversal ritual at the Circle of the Sun?
That old devil. I think I know what he's up to. You have come to summon me to him.
Looks like it. When will you set out?
I must not keep Vatras waiting. I shall be on my way immediately. You must fulfill your task.
Wait a minute. Pyrokar refuses to show up for the ritual. First, he wants proof that he can trust you.
Ah, really? Pyrokar. How interesting. That old geezer is getting to be a nuisance. But I think I've got something for you that'll be useful. Back when I left the Order of the Fire Magicians, I took a few things with me from the monastery. I didn't want a troop of paladins or fire magicians to turn my tower upside down at some point and find all those things. So I hid them in safe places where the magicians would certainly never look for them.
And where?
Some of them lie locked in a chest on Sekob's farm.
You trust that Sekob?
No, but he can be bought and ask no awkward questions. Also, the chest is locked. Here's the key. There's a very old book among those things. When Pyrokar sees that book, he'll know it came from me. It is of no further use to me, so I guess it can at least fulfill this purpose.
Nothing there. Did something happen?
You've got to help me. The Black Robes have invaded my house. The Royal Guard people are supposed to take care of everyone's well-being, right? Those fellas said they were looking for something, but surely not in my house. Please help me make them go away again.
Your house is empty. The Black Hoods have left.
I knew that the Guard could be counted on.
Not so fast, my friend.
I don't understand. What else do you want? All that I can do is give you a bit of gold and ask you to spare me.
Give it here, then. I'm in a hurry.
Here.
Wait a minute. I found the sun out.
Thank you. And now, ask me whatever you want to know about brewing
What wares do you have to offer?
Tell me what you want.
Heal me.
Let me see.
I brought this book from Zardas. It's a token of his trust.
Show me. But this is incredible. Do you have even the slightest notion what it is that you just gave me?
No.
This is an ancient, long-lost tome from days gone by. We all thought that it was lost for good, and now I learn that Zardas knew all along what had become of it.
So will you be there for the ritual?
Yes, I shall depart for the Circle of the Sun, but certainly not because I am convinced of Zardas's good intentions. In fact, I am going to make this jackal explain. I shall see you at the Circle of the Sun.
Someone's got to do the work. I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Hey, you! I want to become more dexterous. Have you got a job?
There is a thing I'd like to have.
What can I get you?
A sextant. Bring me a sextant. I'll pay you a good rate.
I've got a sextant for you.
Incredible. You actually managed to fare.
Seen it with my own eyes.
Hey!
Take care of everything for everybody.
Show me your where.
That's what I've always said. He can't keep anything to himself. He can't keep anything to himself. You don't say. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, he had better shut up.
did everything you told me to do. Here's the repaired eye.
Indeed, there is nothing missing now.
What about the swamp?
Ah, yes. Do you have 3 swamp weed plants?
Yes. Here are the 3 plants.
Excellent. You have done well. But now, step aside so that we may begin.
About this... How much do you...
Ask He has been find Martin.
Our
Remember, and don't forget... Finished. We have succeeded in thwarting the enemy's plan and restoring the Eye. Let Pyrocar explain to you how to use its power. I hope that I shall see you again once you have accomplished your mission. Farewell.
Now that the Eye of Innos is healed, you must face the dragons. They all serve Beliar, the god of darkness. But there must be an earthly power that controls them. That much has become clear to me. Find out what the source of their power is. As soon as you found that out, come back to me.
You did it. The Eye of Innos is...
I would hardly have believed it possible.
What remains to be done here?
Do not waste your time on trivial things. Go and vanquish the dragons. Bear in mind that you need to talk to a dragon first before you can attack it. The power of the Eye will force the dragons to speak to you and tell the truth. Furthermore, it offers protection against their attacks when you wear it. However, its power does not last. You will have to fill it up again with magical energy. To do that, you need the essence of a dragon's heart, which you merge with the Eye on an alchemist's bench. Only then can you dare face another dragon.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
You now have everything you need. Go then. You do not have much time left.
What wares do you have to offer?
Tell me what you...
Hey, you!
There you are.
Show me your ware.
Get out of my bed!